At the Touch World Cup 2011, the officials have said their piece, the players have turned up, the spectators are all there, but none of it would happen if it wasn't for the contribution of the referees.
It's a challenge being the director referees for such a large event, do you think?
Oh, most certainly. Like so many teams, so much pressure, so many good referees, so many outstanding teams. The referees have to be up to it, and they've trained now. You know, a lot of these people have trained for 4, 5 and 6 years, mate, to get to where they are now. And this is the end result for them, the same as the players, yeah.
The referees have to be very fit. They've been building up for the last year at least. The guys have been in the gym over the winter here in Scotland. Normally in a typical game of 40 minutes, they'll sprint. They'll cover 5.2 kilometres on average in one game of 40 minutes. You'll see behind that there's three referees constantly on the pitch. So over the tournament they'll do near enough 2 marathons. You wouldn't believe it, but 60% of their running is actually done backwards and at sprint level. So we've got a team of 5 physios just here to keep them running.
My name's Adam Foley and I'm here to referee at the 7th World Cup for Touch.
My name's Sarah Mason and I'm a referee here.
My name's Nicole Teo and my role is to referee at the World Cup.
Good so far, yeah, it's been alright. I've had a few games and it's going well.
So far so good. At least for today's better weather than what it has been for the lead-up days, but it's going good.
It's been great so far. It was raining this morning, but it's dried up, and I mean, as long as it stays dry, it'll be fine. And the Kiwis and the Aussies are complaining about the cold a bit, but I tried to explain this is as best it's probably going to get. But no, it's going really well, and it can only get better, I think.
How did you first get into refereeing?
I was involved in playing. Once I got involved in playing, I became a referee from there on in.
As a player, I wanted to know the rules so I could cheat better. And then I got into it and I really enjoyed the refereeing, so I carried on doing that.
I first got into refereeing back home when a group of my friends decided to play, and they're always looking for referees, so I thought, seeing that my playing days were just about over, I might try something a bit different, and never look back.
I think really to be involved in a referee, they're a different type of people. Well, they have to be involved in refereeing. What they get out of, I guess, more or less, is just the impact of being involved in the whole game, and they become strong and involvement and stay involved in the whole game.
And ultimately, my belief as a referee myself, that events can't run without the referees. So I believe that keeping the referees happy and fit is quite a key part of the job here.
Mate, there's a lot of things you get out of it. You can get out a lot of self-esteem, a lot of confidence. You're close to the action, so it keeps you in the game.
Yeah, I do enjoy the game. You're involved in the game and you never lose, so that's a bonus.
The biggest thing for me that I get out of refereeing is probably confidence and friendship. The camaraderie here at the World Cup, especially in Edinburgh, has been absolutely amazing.
There's a lot of very experienced refs here who are very good at what they do.
I think the pressure is more on the referee teams that go out there. So the 3 referees that go out on the field really need to work together as a team, and when the hard decisions have to be made, to make them. And if we go out there and do our job properly, well then no one really notices we're there, and that always makes for a good game.
Some of the games that I've seen have been simply outstanding. The Europe referees, to start with, from what they've become in the last 3 to 4 years, has been outstanding. They've just come up all the way. Yep.
The games are sensational. From what I've seen, the games are really good. So when the games are good, we've got to referee well.
Mainly my role is to facilitate the event on behalf of the referees, make sure the referees are at the pitches on time, that their needs are seen to, that the physios are keeping them fit, and that everything goes smoothly from the referee's point of view.
And epitomising the dedication of the referees, Michael Bottom, resplendent in his kilt, had come straight to the tournament from his graduation ceremony at Heriot-Watt University. Congratulations, Michael.
It's been hard work, but when you see everybody arriving from all the different nations and you see how much they're enjoying it, then yeah, it's made it all worthwhile. Yeah, I think that what we've done with Event Scotland and the council is just work very well together to combine a great city to come and visit. Plus, we're able to host fantastic sporting events because we've got super facilities here, and credit to the partners as well. They've worked really hard. We had a bit of problems with the weather, obviously, on the first day, but the one thing that has just been overcoming about the whole thing is about the enthusiasm of the teams to help and participate, and kind of whatever you tell them to do, they're pretty much in there with it. So while we had the rain, there's the enjoyment of the whole theatre of standing behind their country's placard and, you know, seeing their flag, and, you know, having the Lord Provost there obviously was excellent, and yeah, they felt a real sense of occasion.
Vicky, I've been at a lot of big sporting events, so have you. I don't think I've ever seen at a major sporting event so many happy looking people.
Oh, I know, they're all lovely. I think they all come from places where the sun normally shines, so they're happy. And now the sun's come out. It just makes the tournament feel like it's really coming together when the sun comes out. It just helps. But you know what, even if we were all sitting here in the rain, I think there'd still be a smile on everybody's faces.
Supporters de la France, yeah!
My name is Chris Wishlade and I'm from a company called Cold Spa, ECB Cold Spas, and we provide ice baths is the limited term for what they are. They're sort of more technologically advanced than that, and we provide them to a number of Premiership football clubs, rugby clubs, international rugby teams, golfers, Formula One racing drivers, etc. It's primarily based on recovery. So you'll spend 3 minutes immersed in the ice bath. The water is salinated, so that helps to flush out the lactic acid in the muscle groups, opens up the red blood cells and helps with circulation, which just helps your muscle recovery.
It seems to do a pretty good job in stimulating the vocal cords as well.
I'm delighted for the people who come from over 26 countries from throughout the world, and this Scotland shows off its best when the climate's like this. And when you look over here and the panorama and the flags and the standard of play has been what's really impressed me over the last few days, and it's coming to an excitement now with the finals just ahead.
What's impressed me is the camaraderie. Everybody's smiling, everybody's happy. It's a really, really fun tournament. There's a lot of competition, a lot of intense play, but it's a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. Ron, a lot of people recognise me as a former sort of rugby player from the amateur years, and this sport reminds me of the camaraderie from those rugby amateur days, and as a result, this is very much an amateur sport. It's a very honest sport, and I've been hugely impressed by the sportsmanship and the camaraderie, as you said, and also when it gets to competition time, it's deadly serious, and the skill levels are out the top drawer.
Well, as the 2011 Touch World Cup draws to a conclusion here at Peffermill, we've seen some fantastic sport over the past few days. It's been intense, it's been skillful, but most of all, we've seen players enjoying themselves immensely. Players from all over the world in what has been a brilliant tournament. And I tell you, nobody who has been here, either as a player, as an official, or even just as a supporter, will go away disappointed from the Touch World Cup 2011 in Edinburgh.
Beware!
Mate,